Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Friday, March 29th, 2024. I am Reverend Dr. Darrell Watkins, the senior minister here at Sunshine Cathedral.
I am Reverend Dr. Robert Griffin, the executive minister. Faith and religion can be complicated for the LGBTQ plus community. Surveys show that evangelical faith is the justification for the greatest attacks on the LGBTQ plus community.
I am Reverend Kevin Tisdall, the Minister of Education. The Queer God Squad is going to explore our religious community. Let's explore the big news of the day and what it means to you. This is live, and then we are available on demand. We are available on all smart televisions and your favorite social media.
At Sunshine Cathedral, we're here to tell you that you are God's miracle, not God's mistake.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. What the faith community thinks about a gay, tattered up body building priest. Queer God Squad is all in for a vibrant presence of Father Ethan Alexander Jewett, affectionately known as Jack Priest within the Episcopal Church.
Work.
Hey, his bold and authentic representation challenges stereotypes and fosters inclusivity, and not just the queer faith community, but all faith communities. Father Ethan's journey from Judaism to the Episcopal Church reflects the universal quest for the belonging and acceptance. His commitment to a progressive faith tradition resonates deeply with those seeking spiritual nourishment without judgment or exclusion, especially the LGBTQ youth who want to understand faith in their own way. Through his Instagram platform, Father Ethan showcases his passion for bodybuilding, to reclaiming agency over his identity. His unapologetic self-expression inspires countless individuals to embrace their true selves and defy social norms. This is something that the entire LGBTQ plus American community is trying to do amidst the turbulent political environment. Like any other popular LGBTQ plus person, Father Ethan faces online negativity but maintains unwavering resilience, choosing to block hate and amplify love. Needless to say, he gets a lot of attention from the online gay community too. Some even want to date Father Ethan. He says being a gay man, he understands the attraction. His social media presence offers solace to those who are navigating through fear and loneliness and yearning for reliable connection. Religious leaders, queer and sexy, something we don't often talk about, but we are about to today. So, Father Ethan, I remember when he first bursted onto social media, and everybody's like, "Oh my!" You know, it's like that was Reverend Kevin over here is doing one of these,
Serving Butch Queen realness.
But I remember when he burst on social media, and I think the first thing that caught my attention after looking at all that he was presenting was that really it was more like a mind, body, and spiritual connection.
Yeah.
And it was bringing all three together for him because of his journey, and saying this is how you can bring it all together and also preserve your body, maintain your body, work it out while you're working with that sex appeal, that all of that's out there, but yet it's also bringing the spirituality in connection with all of who he is. And I think he's just been a wonderful example of what it means to live out your true self in this profession and not be ashamed of who you are and not back off from who you are also. And I think a lot of people really gravitate to who he is and what he represents, and also inspire some hope and inspiration to the young folks as well that he works with.
I like that.
The hot, sexy, thirst trap priest. If anyone can relate, it's this girl.
Well,
the struggle is real, y'all. Well, maybe in earlier days. You
still got it, sweetness.
Oh, you're the sweetest. Hey, round is a shape. Bears can be sexy. Well, I love that he appreciates his body. I mean, if you want to be super athletic or slender or enjoy a bit of a belly, or you like body art or piercings or body grooming or wild and woolly, do you. Be you. And he's modeling that. He reminds me also, I often refer back to the AIDS, the worst of the crisis. And a lot of people took up bodybuilding, either to sort of get strong in case the virus should attack. They'd have and they might buy them some time.
Build up against.
Or maybe they've just been so wiped out by illness, once they were feeling a little bit better, they would get on a treadmill or something and just try to generate some energy. That exercise was part of the survival plan for those who could, or at least while they could. And so this idea that your health is important and take care of your health, that rings true for all of us, I think. No matter what body type you are or what body type you find interesting or attractive, I think the important thing is to try to be healthy and be happy and be kind. That charming smile and lean body would be much less interesting to me if I found out he was a jerk. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like that.
So be healthy, be happy, and be kind. The other stuff is just window dressing. Dress it up as much or as little as you want. The good Reverend, I believe, said that he's flattered when people want to date him or flirt with him or maybe even share a little texting naughtiness, but he's really not available for that. But, and this is so sweet, he doesn't shame them about it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't tell them, oh, how dare you roll up on me, a priest, blah, blah, or me who's so fit and, what kind of schlub are you? No, he never shames them about it. He knows that people are lonely. And because he's a social media figure, they find him and reach out to him. And even though he can't provide what some may be looking for, he does validate their need to be seen and to be themselves without condemnation. So his skin-bearing muscle ministry is really a sort of vocation, a real vocation that is providing gentle care, using his embodied self to help soul healing occur in a group of people who are as much the children of the universe as anyone else. So in this case, that is the answer. What he is doing is exactly the answer to what would Jesus do.
I like this story. I do. And it's not just because you're looking at a beautiful body. You're taking the time to realize that we, even if we are in the business of religion, so to speak, we're real people. We are able to look at the world the same way you look at the world. We're able to share with you that we have the same worries. Do I look right? Do I feel right? Am I doing the right thing? And if you're friends of mine on Facebook, you can go to my Facebook page and see what I used to look like in another life. They have these things where you can make yourself look like whatever. I look good. But in terms of this, I don't understand the problem with tattoos. I don't think that they mentioned that. But in the plug, as we went forward, mentioned this tatted priest. So what?
Right.
If this is what you want to do with yourself, if that's how you want to be comfortable with yourself, then do it. I remember that there was talk when I was a kid about guys who had their ears pierced, that there must have been something wrong with us, that we had our ears pierced. No, it's just a personal preference.
I miss my hoops. I miss my hoops.
Yeah, and mine closed up all by itself.
And I just thought, God, you're old. When the hoops came out.
No, come on.
You date yourself.
You was talking about the pirates.
I'm not, I was just going to say, I'm not talking about the pirates. But there's another story that I can share with you about pirates and their brotherhood. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother show. But seriously, with this one, this is fun. And I like that we can have fun at this table as much as we are serious about the things that we talk about. A muscle-bound, tatted priest has got to be my favorite story of the week.
And I mean, if you, and I don't know if he, in some places on Facebook and Instagram, he actually talks about each of the tattoos and what they mean for him also as a part of his journey. So it's not just the tattoo piece, but these are things that mean something important to his journey that he's been. I like most people get their tattoos, that's kind of what they mean. It's part of their journey. But the thing I want to point out what I also like about this story is it points out to the need for clergy to do self-care. And be aware of the self-care that's needed. You don't have to do what he's doing, but it's a reminder to take care of ourselves because if we don't, no one else is going to do it for us. And you don't have to look like him, but it's important to be mindful that there's a self-care component to our profession that a lot of us just don't lean into often.
And I like celebrating people's accomplishments, you know, whether you just earned a PhD or you worked up a six-pack. I mean, whatever your accomplishment is, good for you. I think the important thing, though, is not to compare ourselves to other people, even though I do have much better hair than he has. But don't compare. Don't compare. That's when you get in trouble. That's when you start feeling bad about yourself or whatever. So, and I don't want him to feel bad because I have this gorgeous mane. And what has he got? Some
And a
muscle.
six-pack.
Yeah, and what's he got? Some
It's in the fridge,
whatever,
but
yeah.
it's a six-pack.
Oh, yeah, sure, for sure. Bottles from Belgium. Anyway, we laugh. That's today with the Queer God Squad. We want to thank you for joining us. We're here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and discuss what our LGBTQ plus community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's largest progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together, and we are all in this together. Remember that.
You are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until the next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Bye.